Obviously, you watched the performance. What were your thoughts by the effort put out by the guys?
Really proud of them. Actually, they were outstanding. Don't want to pick anybody, but obviously being centre half, the two centre halves were magnificent. Won every header, every tackle, everything that they needed to do. They did well. Played it simple, played it forward when it was right to stretch them a bit. And, Brad, I know well. I've played against him and played with him a lot of times. So with his experience, that was I was expecting that. But with young Nick coming in his first game, a lot of expectation on him in his home state. He was absolutely outstanding. And he's got a very bright future.
Does this say a lot about the character of the team, grinding out a win like that? The subs are used. There's probably still 2 or 3 guys on the pitch that probably could have came off due to knocks, but they stay out there obviously and grind it out.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We've spoken about that for day one, that we're going to have to rely on our squad and we need the strength and depth. Whether it be for 1 game or 10 games, guys are going to have to come and fill in and do a job. And there's no bigger job than going to Columbus and winning 2-0, flying high, maximum points, and a very, very tough game, and managed to keep Higuain very quiet, who I think helps make them tick. Obviously, once we nullify his space in dangerous areas, then we imposed ourselves well in the game. We scored at the right times, and we missed a few chances that we probably should have taken as well.
And Saturday not come fast enough for you after having to sit out?
Yeah, I don't like missing games, especially when I'm fit. So it was a horrible weekend, a horrible day. But like I said, I was in a bad mood in the build up to the game, and but after the game I was very, very happy and very proud. It gave me a lift. So testament to the guys what they've done for everybody in the city and every fan of Toronto FC. It was an outstanding performance, and it's gone now. We've got the 3 points, but we look forward to another very, very tough game, and a game that we have to go out again, impose ourselves, do what we have to do to win, and hopefully come away with 3 points.
Did you go to Ohio? Did you travel with the team?
No, I didn't. No, I stayed at home. Did a little bit extra work, and yeah, that's disappointing. Like I hate being away from it, but obviously it was probably better that I stayed here. But looking forward, but glad to get back today. Really enthusiastic about training, and hopefully have a great week and be in contention for Saturday.
So what was the experience like of watching the team on television?
It was. I just spoke to a gaffer about that actually. It was horrible. It was strange, but I also learnt some things about guys and us as a team, which I was a little bit surprised about. I think when you're out there on the park, it's sometimes it's too frantic to actually notice little things about people, good and bad. And I felt that even though I wasn't at the stadium, I was watching on the television. I seen a couple of things about some guys that was interesting and nice to see. And I think also, the work rate that Jackson puts into every single game is just phenomenal. It's what a fantastic player, and what a difference he makes to his team, taking the ball forward, stretching the play, just work rate and determinations. It's I don't want to single out any. It's a total team performance, but they're the things that win you games, the small little things that are done properly.
After the suspension, the tackle, and you had to sit out the game, does it, probably know the answer, does it change the way you play at all? Do you kind of think twice about going into a tackle now, or no?
No, I don't. I don't think twice about going into tackle. I make decisions on the park, some right, some wrong. I make them for a whole variety of reasons. Obviously, I never ever go in to hurt people. Never have. Sure. I think my record, I've been sent off a lot of times, but never for tackles, never for dirty play really, always for last man, handballs and the line, these kind of things. Yeah, late challenges, 2 bookings, these kind of things, and I accept that and move forward. But again, I went in, I felt it was an important tackle to make at the time. Went in to make it a little bit late. I felt I took my punishment in the game. I had to play 60 minutes on best behaviour, so I didn't let my team down by going off in the game. And then it's, you know, obviously been decided that I was to miss a game, which was very, very disappointing to me, and definitely something I think that we have to look at as a league. The way this is happening, but it's gone now. The lads did that extremely well. I'm back, and I'm looking forward to working hard this week to hopefully get back in the team.
Thoughts on Bruce Heaton?
Very disappointed. Yeah, I was. I heard that yesterday, and I felt a little bit, well, very down. He's a man that I admire a great deal. I think he's a fantastic manager who's done a great job wherever he's managed. He was outstanding at Newcastle. Unjustly lost his job, and then obviously with the restrictions and restraints that he had at Birmingham, losing a number of big players and having to bring in guys on a lot lesser salaries. Took us through a European campaign where we had 10 points for the group stage. We just lost out, and took us to the semi-finals of the playoffs. And then obviously moved on to Norwich, and I felt did another fantastic job there. And they've decided at a very strange time in the season to change their manager. So I'm bitterly disappointed for him and all the guys and all his staff who I'm very close with, and had the pleasure of spending some time with in December when I was back home in England. They played against Sunderland, and I spent some time with them in the hotel and had a good chat with them. So I'm sure they won't be out the game long. People in football know how good he is, and I'm sure he'll have opportunities of jobs very quickly.